Now it's time for experiences. Let's start making experiences cool. Let's stop making objects cool. Let's make experiences cool. Let's make life cool.
And the point is of all of this is like, use trading for that.
Yes.
You can use trading for that. You can trade. You can be profitable. You can withdraw. Stop getting greedy. Welcome to the Trader Society podcast. I'm Grant Hardy. We got Anthony, also known as Anthony's World. And we have a podcast today for you guys. Got some good conversation.
Some brunies.
It's a Wednesday night.
We didn't actually choose
it. It's a Wednesday night, so we're going to have a beer on this one. This one's a little more relaxed and casual.
Is today Wednesday? Is it actually Wednesday?
Yeah, it's actually Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
We're busy. Days run together. But also, we want to announce we have some hats coming soon. When are they coming?
So the hats will actually be to us this weekend, Monday, Tuesday. They will be uploaded on the website within a few weeks. So be on the lookout. So what we're gonna have is we're gonna have the deep bull right here. Look at that, like that beautiful, just fucking phenomenal bull right there. Also, Trader Society is engraved in the bull. And then on the side, we're going to have Trader Society. And we also have a special edition coming that are the yellow hats like that. I'm not going to show you the back of them right now, but there is going to be something along the back. And so we're just going to be having fun with it. We're going to just try something different and just, I mean, you know, you've seen the reels. Trader Society just has fun. So That's what it is.
Yep. All right, so we're going to jump into this. Now, I want to ask you.
Oh, I feel like I'm getting interviewed now.
A little bit.
Am I?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. This is what we're doing here?
It'll go back and forth.
Okay.
All right.
I like it.
So I want to ask you, what's your goal with this, with Trader Society? We've been doing this for a few months now. We're growing. People are seeing the success and the signals. What's your goal? What do you want to see happen?
You know, it's hard for me to really say what my goal is, and I mean, my first and foremost goal is for me to have fun. I thoroughly enjoy coming into the office every single day. I'm enjoying creating the reels, the TikToks, the YouTube videos, the podcasts. I'm having fun. So for me, first and foremost is that if you're not having fun at your work and your job and what you're doing, then why are you doing it? And I can truly say, and it's not just because of me, it's thanks to everybody here. You know, we have Chris, the Trippy Trader. We have Conrad, aka Loverboy. We have you, Grant Hardy, aka Granny. We have Derek, you know.
He's just Derek.
AKA Derek Vandy. I didn't know where I was going with that, but we have that, and I'm having fun every single day. Like, it's a new adventure when we come here. We don't know if we're gonna come here and knock out 3 podcasts, a few reels, a few TikToks, a few videos that we're recording for the education, or pound a 36-pack of beer. We don't know what we're gonna do, and that's fun to me. You know, we might say, fuck it, we're gonna go play golf today at 12 o'clock. We don't know, and that's fun to me. And so that's, like, I will say first and foremost, I'm enjoying that. But I'm also at the point where I'm like in my life where it's like I have so many companies. I make very good money trading. I make very good money in different avenues. I have real estate. I have all this other stuff. What's my end goal? You know what I mean? Like, what is that? What is my end goal for me? Like, do I stop somewhere? And so I don't know that yet, and I think it's a good and a bad thing. And for me, for the good part of it is that why I don't know where that end goal is. So for me right now, the end goal is endless. So therefore, I think my possibilities and my income and everything surrounding me is endless. And I think that's incredible, and I think that's great. But in that same aspect, I forget what I'm doing something for. Because if there's no goal, there's no reward. And if there's no reward, then what the fuck are you doing it for? And so that's where I'm at right now. And so, like, you know, it's very cool to, like, sit here and be back. And it's like Trader Society, like, is not for me. Like it's not like I'm not doing it for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm doing it for everyone else.
Right.
Because I'm trying. And, like, that's where this gets interesting and really cool for me is because I'm not doing it for me. There's nothing I'm doing for me right now in Trader Society. I'm doing it for everyone else.
Right.
And like, it gives me that sense of purpose. That's fucking like, damn, I'm about to work hard as fuck for other people. Like it gives me that yes.
Well, not to get like too philosophical, but like that's kind of the beauty of capitalism in a sense, is you get to sacrifice your time and yourself to give to others to provide value to them, right?
100%.
So like you've taken something that's given you success and freedom, and now through Trader Society, you can give that back.
Absolutely. I mean, today we were on live and I called like 4 trades, and then I stopped and I went live for FOMC event, and it was fun. At the end of the day, it was just fun for me. So I'm having fun while giving value, while still being able to build something that's different level. And that's why, like, I think that's why all of us, though, are having a different approach to this industry. Mm-hmm. Because what I've known is everyone has to, like, try and make money and sell shit to everybody because they're fucking trying to buy a new Ferrari, a new Lamborghini, a new Rolls Royce, or they're trying to buy all this shit. But all 3 of us have came together, and none of us have cared about that.
I honestly, we're doing it so different, and we're all in such our own world. I guarantee that there's going to be a lot of copycats coming. Like,
there is going to be, and it's just funny because you have all these people out here right now buying new cars to flex and do all this cool shit, and like, good for you. But I'm literally selling my cars right now.
You just did something that I'm proud of you for.
Appreciate that.
And honestly, it's like, it's one thing to attain them and to get those things. It's another thing to let them go, because there's like a whole image behind it, and you know, people look at you differently whenever you have those cars. But what you did in return isn't small either. You also got a driver in a big Mercedes van.
Yes, I did. I did do that, but I sold both my supercars. I sold my supercars to like simplify and be smart and understand that, like, you know, like the Fed, they raised the interest rates 0.75. Like, that's fucking dramatic. So you have all of these life-altering events, but you have people that are 20, 21, 22, 23, and these young ages buying supercars because they're cash flowing a certain amount. But there's different things that they haven't done to set them life up. Yeah. And it's, yes, I agree with you. Cash flow wise, I could buy every fucking car in the world. Like, I get that shit. But it's like, what are you really doing it for? You can't drive 17 supercars at one time.
Right.
Like, technically, I can't drive any car right now at all. But I'm cool with that. But I'm just saying, like this is why I'm so passionate about Trader Society and the hats and the reels. And we're making fun of the industry. We're having fun. We're bringing comedy. We're bringing a life to the industry.
It's comedic relief for sure.
And that's what I'm so passionate about, is because I'm going to be the fucking goat that says fuck you to the industry and do something different.
Right. And as knowing you your entire life and one of your best friends for your entire life, that's always been you.
It has been.
Always.
Has been. Go against the grain.
Literally. And I'm all for it because, like, you know, you can wash, rinse, repeat, and it can work, right, in business. But to really stand out, you have to do something different. And then you have to have the product that you're offering, you know, behind it. And since we've started this, we haven't had we haven't had anything close to a losing week, or even a break-even week.
No.
I mean, we're 6 figures plus between the 3 of us every single week trading. And I think that's what's really cool about the dynamic of Trader Society, is the fact that, you know, it takes all the pressure off of one person. And then like there was times,
we're not greedy.
Right. Like, you know, and I've probably gone over this before, but there was times where you were gone and I've had to hold it together, and then where I was like, I can't do it, and Derek did, and then you come in, and then we're both like, I need to step back, and then you're killing it. And then there's been weeks where we've all 3 have been together calling great trades, and it takes a lot of pressure off, and it provides a better product for everyone at the end of the day. Not to mention, like, we have not many people and not many other businesses have a friendship dynamic like we do here.
Yeah.
And have the fun that we have. Like, like before this, you know, we have a studio in the next room. We're over there playing guitar and drums and
singing
music,
and drinking some beer.
Yeah, like, it's
having
just
fun.
You know, and you need that You need that kind of escape and that friendship. Like, there can't be always tension. It's just like, well, we got to,
I get what you're saying, because the problem in the industry is that you have people that are creating companies together, but then they own signal services separately. They own education separately. So they're competing with each other. So there's always that tension of competition, because this person's trying to make this money, this person's trying to make this money. And what we've done is said, fuck that. We're going to come together and make money together. We're going to have fun. We're going to build something. We're going to grow something. And we're going to just genuinely have fun, because at the end of the day, we don't need this to make money. We already are making money in way many different avenues. And this is just purely fun to us. And so we're trying to provide the amount of value that is needed for us to continue to grow. And that's all it is.
Right.
It's
and
like
this is genuinely fun.
Yes.
Getting on here and doing this. And
I'm having the time of my fucking life. There's a few places I'd rather be. I'd rather be in the Maldives fucking drinking a beer. But you know what? Instead, I'm on a podcast drinking a beer. So I'm having the same amount of fun. And I agree with that. Like, there has to be a balance. And that's what's so fucking dope about what we're doing, is because we're changing the script. You just sold your Benz. You had a fucking AMG fucking Benz just fucking cruising around town, and you said, fuck this, I'm going to sell it because I would rather drive my fucking Raptor out into the fucking woods and shoot guns instead of drive a Benz. And I'm the same way. I'd rather fucking sit back and all of us go on a fucking vacation to the Grand Canyon in a Sprinter van and all that.
It's
like,
not even that, but it's
experiences.
Like,
I'm not trying to, not trying to float that. Trust me, I know how much these car payments are. Right. I'm not trying to float that. I'm not trying to do that because I don't fucking need to. I don't need someone else's approval.
Right.
Like seriously, like, I'm gonna say this, and this might offend a lot of fucking people, and I don't really give a fuck. This is where this podcast might go straight downhill, and Conrad might say we might not even release this.
Oh no.
But where I go straight down here is, you ever heard of the guy like, oh, that guy drives a big truck, he must be compensating for something? The person that owns 36 different cars and buys a new one every 2 months is probably compensated for something. And it's the same truth. Yo, like, come on. Like, people are over the sales. People are overseeing each person, each fucking guru buy the next supercar. Why don't you show fucking living your life the way you actually live it? Like, we show us making fun of each other. Like, we all call each other out. We show us having fun. I would rather come here and listen to y'all play music than go to a club. Clubs are cool, but you're going to go spend 30 grand? Okay, I can go fucking spend 30 grand and buy a house and then still have fucking same as much fun. Come here and listen to y'all play music. Let's change the narrative. Let's change the script. Let's fuck the industry up.
Well, that's
because it needs to be.
That's been my whole approach with this, even trading in general, is just like, you don't need to do that. Like, I hate the pressure there is to, like, oh, you need to buy, the next car. And, like,
and it's cool.
I
get it. I get it. And if you can do it comfortably,
then do it. If it's cool, that's your thing, do it. But the thing is like, I'm going to tell you right now, for everyone watching, like, my GTS that I bought, I didn't buy that from trading money. I had my own business for 7 years before that. And I'm the first person to tell everyone, hey, look, I can trade and I can withdraw to complement my lifestyle. Like, I think you should definitely always look for other avenues of money. And I think a lot of false preface, what's the word? Prefix. Anyway, there's a lot of false whatever being sold out there that, like, I make everything from trading. It's only from trading.
It's bullshit.
It's all a lie.
It's complete bullshit.
Right. And like, like, come on. Let's
I will say this, and like, I congratulate you. You've actually opened my eyes to trading, like, even more. Like, because, like, before, like, when we got together and, like, we were like, okay, like, I remember, I'll never forget, you were in Colorado, and I said, hey man, come to Florida. Let's build something.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point in moment in my life, did I know what I was building? No. And do I still know what I'm building? Absolutely not. But I knew what I was building. But you saw the cars and you saw everything that I was doing, and you saw that, and you're like, okay, like, fuck it. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to try something new. You came to Florida, and we were sat back and we were looking at all this stuff, and we're like, let's build something different. Let's build something new. Let's change the industry. But but we both fell into the same trap
Right.
of the industry. We fell into the same cycle, the same system
Yes.
of what the industry expected of us.
That's my yes.
And then
100%.
all of a sudden, I think it was a lesson for us because we had a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, we had a lot of fun, but we came back here and it's like we got surrounded by where honestly, the devil on our shoulder could have been more falling into the cycle.
Mm-hmm.
We could have definitely, and you did for a little bit, but then you stepped back and you said, "No, fuck this.
Right.
I'm gonna step back. Like I want to build something that's different. I want to do something that's different. I want to have something that's different."
Right.
And I'm not saying that you can't have a supercar and be like. I'm just saying that. What I'm saying is that the new cool is to not own a supercar. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
to say
it's
that
the
you
new.
There's more power in saying no. Like, I can do that, but
I don't need to.
it's okay.
It's okay. Like I'm chilling.
Right.
I'm chilling, and like, and
That's
I
not
believe
my
that.
goal.
That's not no, and you know what? You will end up buying a whatever supercar you want. You did buy a supercar, but you'll end up buying another supercar. It's like just same as me. Like I will end up buying another supercar that I want. But like I'll be honest with you guys, right now, currently, the reason I decided, he told me, and he was like, he came to my house, and he was like, your McLaren is sitting right here, your Ferrari's sitting right here, and they're dirty as fuck, and you haven't been driven in how long?
Yeah.
One of them had a flat tire, and it actually still has a flat tire. The Pista still has a flat tire sitting in the back fucking rim. And I'm like, well, I don't fucking ever drive it.
Right.
Because I don't care to. And so the new cool is to not follow the fucking narrative. The new cool is to fucking move away from that shit. And that's what we're building, we're going to make fun of ourselves.
Well, the thing is, it's not even following the narrative and just to not do it. It's just to like be yourself and pursue your own personal goals and do things that's good for yourself and your family and your surroundings. There's so much pressure. Like I have to trade and I have to buy, a Huracan. I have to get an R8. I got to get an Aventador. Like I have to upgrade. And I think true growth as a person is what you just went through and letting that go.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you for it.
Appreciate that.
And
it was hard. It was hard. The hardest part was not the money, was not nothing. And the only reason I did it is me and you had a conversation one time on private, and we were sitting back, and all I said was, because this was the hard part for me. The hard part was for me that I walked into my kid's room, like my son, Declan's room, and he had a picture of the McLaren and the Ferrari that Conrad took. And he had them both hanging up in his room.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting back and I was just like, I'm really about to sell these cars for no reason. It's not because I need money. It's not because of anything. I'm about to sell these cars and he has them hanging in his room. And he walks in his room and says, Dad's car. That's Dad's car. That's Dad's car. And so for me, that was the hard part. But then I realized, what if because of that image that he puts on his wall, he holds on to that as a attachment to objects instead of people?
Right.
And that's when when it hit me and when it clicked to me that like they're just objects. They're just pieces of metal. They're just chunks of metal, and everything is that way.
If you wrecked your Pista, could you buy another one tomorrow?
Yes.
It's replaceable.
Exactly. And so that was for me was like the big moment factor when I realized when me and you sat back and talked to him, it's like they're replaceable. Like they're just objects. So it's like it is what it is. So now like I'm on the point where like I want all of us to go to fucking Croatia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I said Croatia, but because that was the first place that happened that just popped in my mind. So
Croatia
it sounds
would be
cool for all of us to go to
When we going?
Croatia. Exactly. So it's like I can either own a $600,000 car or experience something of my
Well,
life.
that's not
and
true because I
can do both.
You can do both.
But at the same time, it's be smart and accomplish both and not have to prove yourself. Like I personally have gone through an ego battle when I went to Miami. When I went to Miami,
You came back different.
yes, I did, because when I went to Miami, I realized that everyone was trying to fucking prove their ego.
Mm-hmm.
And I could sit back and I could look back and I could say like, I don't got to prove shit.
Right.
There's nothing I have to prove. I've done it all. Every goal that I've accomplished, I've set out to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done it.
You could,
And so-
you could pull out the passport, disappear tomorrow, and retire.
I'm gone. So that's like a cool feeling, but now it's time for experiences. Let's start making experiences cool. Let's stop making objects cool. Let's make experiences cool. Let's make life cool.
And the point is of all of this is like, use trading for that.
Yes.
You can use trading for that. You can trade. You can be profitable. You can withdraw. Stop getting greedy. Stop, like, what's going to happen? You're going to build an account, right? Let's just say.
It happens all the time. How many times do we see it?
Let's just say, like, you build an account to whatever it doesn't matter. You can start with $1. I don't care. And you build it to $500,000. What are you going to do? Go out and buy a Huracan for $270,000?
Or live the rest of your life.
Or are you going to live an experience or like try and do other things and invest? Like be real with yourself. Take that pressure off. Not to mention, like, we're coming up into some very interesting times in the world. Mm-hmm. And if you're sitting on cash at the moment, I think you're
good.
Maybe. I don't know.
They just raised interest rates, so I think we're good. If you're sitting on cash, I think buy cash. I know that sounds wild, but buy cash.
I'm at a, I don't know. I'm at a crossroads with that because, like, yes, buy cash, but at the same time, or have cash, but at the same time.
When do you see them stopping it, though?
When
do you see them stopping raising interest rates?
Well, that's the thing. Like,
because they're overreacting. Same as RSI.
Well, my thing is the shortages of goods and the disruptions in industries.
I don't think there's really shortages.
Well, it doesn't matter. Shit's not on the shelf. It doesn't matter if there is or not, whether it's artificial or not. I think the best thing you can have is certain assets to protect yourself, but at the same time, like, it is going to be good to have cash. But then again, if inflation keeps rising, they raised 0.75 today.
It's insane.
That's going to affect
fucking astronomical.
Everything. Home interest rate loans, credit card interest rates,
housing prices about to go. Vroom. Actually, all asset prices are about to go. Vroom. Why do you think I tried to short US 30? I tried to short US 30 today because of that. But they didn't allow US 30 to short. They didn't allow the Dow Jones to short. That's why you can tell this shit is so fake and so rigged. And all you have to do is fucking wake up your mind to realize that. Like, trading is just waking up. Mm-hmm. Trading is just easy.
My whole strategy lately has been
watch what other people do and fake
outs, wait till it breaks a low, and then buy back into the zone.
And your strategy is slowly changing because you're just adapting to the markets and you're learning and knowing how to make money inside the markets.
Right.
It's phenomenal. And all you have to do is be a part of Trader Society to know that. It's the truth. Right. This is what we speak. This is what we do. This is what we talk about on our lives. This is how we educate people, is to be fucking real. Mm-hmm. Like, people are sitting here trying to flip $200 into $100,000 because fucking Joe Schmo and fucking some other fucking country did it.
On a demo.
Exactly, on a fucking demo account. Like, no, like, yo, wake the fuck up. Like, I'm sick and tired of sitting here telling people to, like, wake the fuck up. Wake up. Like, we're, like, it's not even just us. I'm not even saying follow us. I'm just saying in general, like, there's real shit that we're speaking about. Like, we're speaking about what's happening in the world, what you should be doing, how you should be preparing for this, and how you should be learning. And like personally right now, me and him disagree. But this is why Trader Society is so dope, is because I think right now you should be buying all the cash you can fucking have. Take your money out of the fucking bank, because if they're raising interest rates right now, holding cash means that you can be able to buy assets at a very cheap price. For now, but if you can buy it at that middle ground, though, if you can buy it at that middle ground, it is, but there's not a shortage in houses right now.
No.
There's actually an overflux of houses. So if interest rates are going up, house prices are going to go down, but there's also an overflux of them, so therefore house prices are going to keep
You're talking
dropping.
About assets. I'm talking about goods.
Yes.
Assets come down, goods go up.
Yes, but I don't think there's going to be that many goods. I think we're going to have to hunt for ourselves.
That's my point. It's going to get real expensive when there's not that many.
When there's no bread and you have to pay $100 a loaf of bread.
Right. But so yeah, I think definitely we're doing things different. I think we're on a good path. We have a lot of consistency within our group. You've been killing it. I've been killing it.
Actually, just kidding. Not this week. I have not been killing it.
No?
No, I'm like break even. It's actually been a rough week for me. For like the last 4 weeks, I've been like murdering the fucking charts. I'm telling you, like I call it like what, like 800 pips 2 weeks out of the last month.
Yeah.
Like I've been fucking killing it. This week has kicked my ass.
Dang.
It really has kicked my ass. I there was one more I was like, fuck, do I really know what I'm fucking doing? And then I realized it was FOMC and FP week.
See, I don't like trading on these weeks.
I don't either.
And I called what I call EG buys the other night, and we caught 10 pips, close early, easy, and then I took your CAD-J call.
Mm-hmm. I did that one good.
Yeah, that was a good trade.
That was a good one. I'm like break even right now. I'm like, I called NZD Cat. I called NZD Cat or NZD Chef buys. If you reacted to the market this week in our group, you made good money. If you just took every single call, you probably broke even.
I've called one trade.
It's been a rough week for me. I don't know why. Like, have you seen it? I don't. Derek called.
I don't like trading FOMC.
Derek called one trade last night, and he's like, I'm not taking it, but like this is what it's gonna do, and it was against me
on EG.
Gold.
Oh.
It was against me. Like I said, gold. Like, but here's also the difference: is like, I tell people like, hey, I'm not buying until here, so I want to see it sell to here, and then everyone hops and sells, and this they see it
right,
like as like, oh, he wants it to go here before he buys, so it must go there before it buys, and it's like, no, that's not what I'm saying. It's like, I want to see it sell to this point and then buy. It's like, so I'm waiting for that buy, but the whole time they're fucking trying to sell it.
Well,
and then it keeps rising. And I'm like, well, don't buy.
Right.
I didn't say buy. I said, I want to see it sell to here, then buy.
You can't. You can't accommodate to every, like,
no,
there's always going to be
customer is not always right.
Right. No, I agree with that. But, no, my thing is like, what's cool about this is, I mean, you can go back through the charts, that we've posted within Discord.
And you can see every trade that we've called, all of them.
Right. So you can see that, like, that consistency and that, like, there's complete transparency on these trades that we're calling.
And that's not even including our lives.
That's not including the lives. I can't post every single trade that I call in the live because by the time I'm like typing entry stop loss, I mean it's already moved 10 pips, during whatever trading session.
Mm-hmm. And that's why our live and sessions are so important, and you have to be on those live sessions to get those. I think I called on our live earlier 5 trades, and I think that 3 of them hit take profit.
Yeah.
And 2 of them like we risk managed them, and one of them we closed out 50%, and then the other one we got stopped out in prop. Like, so we closed 50% because it dropped 20 pips and then raised back up.
Right.
But I said stop loss of profit, close 50%, and then whatever the pips that is, and then USD CAD we also called 2, and I said, hey, stop loss and profit or close it. It was small. It was like 3 or 4 or 5 pips in profit before FOMC happened.
Right.
And so we closed it out. But so that's why lives are so important, because I realized I need GJ. I call GJ buys all day today.
Right.
But I didn't call them in a signal group because we're sitting there minutes before FOMC, and I'm like,
I wasn't in any trades today, and it felt really nice.
Probably was less stressful.
It was great. I loved it.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, man, I think
what a great conversation.
Right. I think what we can take from this is like, you're probably not going to get rich from our signals, but you can definitely complement your life, and that's
pay a few bills,
bills.
But we're not selling get rich.
No, we're not selling. We're not, and that's the other thing.
I think
too.
That's the overrated thing in the world right now. Like, get rich quick. How many times have you seen the fucking ad? Like, and how many times do you skip it? Boom, we're over the get rich quick shit. No. We're here to tell you, like, come learn. Come be educated, come make some money, and come grow with us. Yeah. Because we're calling powerful trades every fucking week.
I've lost 1 trade that I've called in the last 3 weeks.
I've lost way more than that. I have, but I've also won just as many. And then the weeks before that, I've also called thousands and thousands of pips. So,
no, literally.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, I called GJ last week. They called like 400 and something pips. Like, it's like, yo, chill out. Like, not like the problem is the expectation, because everyone else in the world is marketing that they're winning all of this shit all these weeks and they're doing all this shit. They're not.
They're not.
I'm sorry, but they're not. I know it. I've seen it. I've been a part of it. I've done it. I'm here. It's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
So go subscribe to Trader Society. It's tradersociety.com. Come with us. Come listen to us. Come have fun with us. We are also dropping the society soon. We have intro videos done. So you get to learn about us. You get to also conversate with us. You get to talk with us. You get to have fun with us. You get to see all our funny reels. We're gonna start dropping vlogs. We're gonna just have a lot of fun. We get exclusive content. We're dropping mouse pads. All this other just fun shit. And you know,
Just be patient.
When we do it, yeah, be patient,
It's a
please, because
lot.
it's a lot to do. And so we're just having fun with it, and we're growing. And at the end of the day, if we're having fun, you're growing and learning. And that's all I'm gonna. That's it.
Well, perfect. Well, that ends this podcast.
That ends it. Let's go. Cheers to Trader Society.
To Trader Society.
Much love.
Much love. I want to remind everyone to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and we're going to see you guys in the next episode.
Notification bell. Ring.